Hi everybody, in this video I want to talk about mental health but being kind to yourself, kindness, i.e. as you can see I've got a candle there representing kindness. That's my view, representing kindness. Now, in order, I mean, your journey is a healing process which takes time to, like they say, time is the greatest healer of all. But in order to start your process, it's like learning to let go. It's like resentments, clinging on to them resentments that make you feel angry. You're like clinging on to that anger, and it's kind of like like just accepting things. It's which starts with you like getting an understanding of your illness, because it's always like you may like always wondering about like wanting answers. Now them answers may lie within the understanding of your illness, always wondering of the what ifs, the why me. But once you get to an understanding of it all, you may get them answers. So, and accepting like the thoughts you may get, those kind of like them thoughts you may experience, like the agitating thoughts, like as if someone's there, they're agitating you, they're pushing you into a corner, the angry thoughts that you may experience, the thoughts that make you feel scared, the paranoid thoughts. Now, it's all about knowing they're just thoughts, and they're just thoughts in your head, and you don't have to believe them. But obviously, your instant reaction is you're thinking, well, I'm getting these thoughts, it's got to be true. It's normal. Everybody's thinking something at some point. But this is all about your journey and how to be kind again to yourself, because of all that. What you're experiencing is that you're suffering. So you're feeling all your good emotions, your good feelings are getting pushed to one side, and all it's showing is, because of the suffering, is the anger, hatred, because of it all. Now, so accepting it, you gotta think of them thoughts you're getting, what kind of thoughts you're getting, and knowing them thoughts ain't gonna hurt me. I ain't gonna be scared of them. And it's like letting go. So there's a thing that you can try by just close your eyes, and if a thought pops up, like someone's there, they're poking and prodding, angry, making it how it normally would make you feel, just go into that thought. You got to go into that problem. Relax your body, relax your mind, and just focus on that thought, and just think, it's just a thought. How can a thought hurt me? You're going through it. You're not pushing it aside. So when you get an understanding of that thought, you get an understanding of it. And then once you get that understanding, you kind of like let go of it. You let go of that thought. So you're letting go of resentment, all because of that thought, how it makes you feel. It can make you feel uncomfortable. But you have to practice in this kindness, because eventually once you start to let go, you start to feel difference within yourself. Because what makes you feel the way you do is, like I said, you suffer because you're suffering because of it, because of them thoughts, them feelings that are going on. It's just confusion there. But it's like sorting through them, like sorting through them thoughts and recognizing a problem and getting and sorting that problem out, letting go of it. Now, like I said, it do take time. It takes practice, because it's not easy to just let go. It's like clinging. It's like the memory's there and you're going back to the same thing, the clinging. But practice, as they say, practice makes perfect. Whether that's just a saying, whether it's true, but I should imagine it is true. So, it is possible to be kind to yourself. It helps with your healing. All these different things that you do helps with your journey. As you have to try things, you have to try whatever works for you to enable to heal. It's like you break your leg, you ain't just going to leave it and think, I ain't doing nothing about it. It's what you do that matters. The things you do that matters, that helps with that healing, and recovery. But once you start to feel kindness, forgiveness. You start to forgive yourself for how you've been. But it's not your fault of how you've been. It's just the confusion and where you didn't understand, what was going on maybe. So don't doubt yourself as well, because all these things just hold you back to be able to recover. Once you start and notice these things, your journey of recovery do get better. Like you have your ups and downs, but you can always practice them things that you do. That's why they say with mindfulness, being mindful, like for instance, just trying to stay in the present moment rather than getting drifted off into them thoughts, is just close your eyes, go into it, relaxing your body, relaxing yourself, and just try and focus on the here and now, like your sounds, sights, what's going on. Just learn to feel it. Go in like your pain, learn to relax into your pain, and you will see that it's not as bad as what you really think it is. Now, to me, saying that may sound like, it's easier said than done, but it's not impossible. They say it with physical pain. Now, I suffered with a bad back. I know it's different. I had sciatica. Now, probably, it was painful. I felt pain. I just could not relax. I couldn't sit down for they say really you got to stay mobile with a bad back. But I felt the same, how it made me feel inside. I felt tired because of it. All I wanted to do was just relax, and I felt at the beginning I couldn't do it. I couldn't just sit down and just relax with it. You know, people were saying, you've got to relax, so I know where you're coming from, you've got to relax. And you're looking and you're thinking, no, that's impossible. That's what I thought at the beginning, but it was how it was making me feel inside. I felt, it makes you feel low in yourself because of the pain, because of, you know, what's going on and everything. But I thought, I got an understanding, I tried to get an understanding of it all, like the back problem. I eventually got an understanding of it, and accepting it. So I did try to relax, just sit there and just relax with the pain. And one day I done it, and I thought it was like a relief. And I just thought to myself, that's all I've ever wanted to do since I had the bad back, was just relax with it. And I done it. And you know what? It was painful, but it didn't seem half as bad as what it was before. What I mean by was, I felt the pain there, but my body was relaxed. And it just didn't seem half as bad. What causes it to make you feel worse is how you react to it, how you react to the pain. It's like with your thoughts, how you react to your thoughts. Like, what does anger do? How does anger make you feel? It can affect you physically, like your muscles, you just feel tense, and you know, so it's like letting go. So it's like trying to solve a problem to make it feel better at least, and able to cope with it, and able to like go through that healing process is by practicing the opposite, practicing to relax with your thoughts, relax into it, accept they're just thoughts. They're not going to harm you. You may think it at the time, it's just your mind is confused because of it all, that makes it, and then stirs it into one big thing. You know, so you know, by doing all that and just being kind to yourself, is a big difference. So kindness to yourself is good, and like they say, being kind to others is good, to each other is good. You know, there shouldn't be the anger, hatred, resentment can hold you back in life. You know, it can it can stop you from doing what you want to do. You know, so it's like letting go of it, letting go of that anger, that resentment. You know, things happened in the past. It's like learning to let go of it, because you can't change the past. It's nothing you can do about it. All you're doing is clinging on to it and making yourself feel worse. It's like I said, with your thoughts, like you go back to the beginning, like dwelling on, it's always like dwelling on back to how you was maybe before. It's like clinging on to that. It's like letting go of that and concentrating on what you're doing now, so it's staying focused in this present time, and just you can do it. It is possible. We've all got it in us. It's how we express it, how we, everybody expresses differently, but everybody's different with each illness. Everybody's different, their symptoms, how they are. But it doesn't matter. You can still have kindness towards yourself, all the same, no matter what them illnesses are. It's just practice, time, like time's the greatest healer. And that's what you got to do, is give yourself chance, give yourself chance for your mind to heal and get better again, because it is possible. Now, I hope you like this video. I just thought I wanted to do this video, like kindness, bringing kindness, awareness for mental health. So that's why I thought I'd have the candle to make it nice and calm and relaxing. So yeah, I hope you like this video. Give us a thumbs up and take care, everybody. Do your best to stay positive.